Hello and welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to talk about the head element, HTML elements, and heading element of HTML. So let's get started. Okay, I'm going to put some random text in the body so that when we see the output in the browser, it's not empty. But our focus will be the head element of HTML. So the first element I'm going to add in the head element is the meta charset UTF-8. What that does is tells the browser what character set we are using. We are going to use the UTF-8 character set, and the next tag is meta tag for the viewport, which goes as you can see, meta name is equals to viewport, and in content we are going to specify the width as device width and initial scale as 1.0. What this is for making responsive websites. So no matter which device the website is being opened on, the width of our content will be the same as the width of the device, and the initial scale is for making the zoom at stay at 1, so that everything is 1:1 when we see on the screen, not bigger or not smaller. The next meta tag we are using in the header element is the description one, which goes meta name is equal to description, and in content we are going to add brief description of the page. This is when the browser web page is not loading, this is what will be displayed to the user, so he gets an idea what's the page about. The last tag I added is the title tag, which was title HTML head element and closing tag of, and you can see it in the top at the tab place where you can see it says HTML head element. Now let's talk about HTML elements. There are two main types of HTML elements: the self-closing tag and the other tag which you need to close. The doc type HTML is a self-closing tag. As you can see, it just has one tag. There are no opening and closing tags. The next tag is or the element is element, and it has opening and closing tag. The opening closing tags are same. The only difference is in closing tag you add a / before the name of the tag. Now you can see other example of opening and closing tags like the head element, which has opening and closing head element tag. Then inside the head element, which do not require an opening and closing tag, they are self-closing elements. In the body, we can see the heading 1 and paragraph elements, which are opening and closing tags. So they have an opening and closing tag. And the line break element, which is a self-closing tag, so we do not need opening and closing, we just need tag. And same as element, which does not require a closing and opening tags, just one tag. By the way, tag and elements can use interchangeably, so they basically mean almost the same thing. Now let's talk about the heading element of HTML. As is obvious, heading element is used to add headings to your web page. Let me just finish adding the other details for the web page. Okay, we are almost done with adding the elements in the head element, and let's finally add the title element. So that's opening and closing tags, and let heading elements in the body. So basically, heading elements have 6 levels: H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6, and they are basically for adding the hierarchy of headings for your web page. H1 is the main heading, and then you add the H2 heading as a subheading of the main heading, and then H3 is for adding subheadings within the H2 subheading, and H4 is for adding subheadings within the H3 subheading, and H5 similarly, H5 is for adding subheadings within the H4 sublevel headings, and H6 is for adding subheadings in H5 level subheadings. So basically, there are 6 levels define the hierarchy of headings for your web page. Okay, we are almost done with our code, and okay. Now let's see the output in the browser. Okay, so there are 6 levels of headings. I've added all of them in the code, and now here is the output in the browser. So H1, H2, and H4 and H5 each goes smaller in font to denote the subheadings, and I think that will be all for this video. Thank you. See you in the next video. One more thing before I go, I would recommend that if you're using Visual Studio Code, you add the view in browser plugin or extension. For plugin extension, you can see in the left there are 4 squares with one square a little bit apart. You go in there and search for view in browser and click on it and install, and then you can right click on the file name and click view in browser in the browser. I find this very convenient, and that is why I'm recommending that you do this. One more thing, I made a mistake. HTML tag is part of the HTML element. There is opening tag and a closing tag, and in the middle is the content, and when you combine the tags and the content, they together form the HTML element. I apologize for making that mistake, and that will be